Welcome to the first episode of the Weebs Anonymous podcast. My name's Mike, and I am joined today by some of my closest friends to discuss our adventures throughout the universe of content that is anime. Now, I haven't been in the anime world for that long. I've only been watching for about a year, but I have finished Hunter x Hunter, which is arguably one of my favorites.
It's a good show.
We've watched Demon Hunter.
It's not that bad.
Oh, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
You already
Demon
fucked
Hunter.
it up.
We just watched that one too.
We did. Demon Slayer, and we're in the midst of AOT.
Yep.
I've seen a couple movies. Grave of the Fireflies, one of my favorites. A Silent Voice, also very, very good. But that is about all I've seen. I've seen a little bit of One Piece and about half of Assassination Classroom.
No,
Gotta
not
get back
even
to
half.
that.
2 episodes,
We
you
were
said.
like 5 episodes in.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't even finish the first season.
Listen, I've only watched a couple animes. I'm new to the game.
Introduce yourself, Nick.
I'm Nick. Yeah, hi. I'm fairly new to the anime game.
Which ones have you watched?
I've watched a little bit of Hunter x Hunter, like around
70-ish episodes.
70-ish episodes.
You watched all the good parts. After that, it's
I don't
downhill.
understand why you hate the show so much. Like, I want to know why you
We
hate
can
the
get into that later.
yeah, we can.
He didn't like the power scaling.
I don't like a lot of things
But-
about it.
Yeah, no. I've watched a little bit of Hunter x Hunter. I finished Demon Slayer with these boys. That was probably my favorite anime so far. Again, Night of the, what was that called?
Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave of the Fireflies. Yeah. Okay. Listen. I'm still getting better with names and shit like that. That movie almost made me cry. It's one of my favorite
It made
movies.
me cry for sure, actually. I definitely shed a tear. A couple tears.
It's
With
so
the
good.
boys too. We watched it all together.
So good. But yeah, that's me. That's my anime background. Not really too.
No, we're just getting into it. That's what the other two boys here have done for us. They've gotten us into the world that is anime.
Of the anime.
I am probably the second most experienced person here.
For sure.
Introduce yourself, sir.
I've watched. I don't even know how many.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Jordan. This is Weebs Anonymous. I've watched. I couldn't even tell you how many. I'll tell you my favorite though. My favorite's Dragon Ball. Got a tattoo on my left thigh.
Oh, I've also seen
of
Dragon Ball. I forgot to
Goku and
mention that.
Kuririn. Yeah, you've seen Dragon Ball. Who's your favorite out of there?
Favorite
Goku
character?
or Kuririn? The answer's Kuririn. Sorry, to cut you
No,
off there.
it's Goku. It's Goku.
I've watched a bunch of. I'm watching all the ones these guys have watched together. Hunter x Hunter, garbage.
No, wait, no, it's not garbage.
You agreed to it though.
I was just like,
A little bit of subconscious.
I'm currently
there.
in the midst. I've already seen Attack on Titan. I'm rewatching it with you guys, but I'm in the midst of One Piece. I think I'm
Solid
290 episodes in.
doesn't that have like a
Water
lot of,
7 arc.
How many episodes does that have?
Right now we're sitting around 900 plus. I think
That's-
it's like 940 something.
It's
ridiculous.
quite the
That's
journey.
an undertaking.
That's
already.
ridiculous.
I've loved every second of it though. Tony Chopper is just an absolute.
It is
story.
good. I've seen.
My next
I've
tattoo is Tony Chopper.
seen 30 episodes of it, I believe. Pretty
30.
good. Yeah, I think so.
Who was
Yeah,
your favorite
he-
character?
I
You haven't
can't-
met Chopper.
Zoro.
So. Zoro.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
As long as
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
like
Sanji.
949 episodes.
Three swords.
Oh my
Pretty
God.
dope.
And
Has
that
a sword
brings
in the
us
mouth.
to the most experienced
Yeah.
weeb.
My name is Ian. I've watched a lot of animes. Most of them I've
All
watched
of
when I
them.
was
All of them.
stoned out of my mind, so I don't remember most things. But I
Always
have
high.
to like my top 3 as of now. One would definitely be Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. That's just for me a personal favorite, just because it's stuff I was going through at the time. Probably behind that would be One Piece, because I'm fully caught up on that. I've been caught up for the last 2 years on the anime. I've never bothered to read into the manga. And then third would probably be Samurai Champloo. That
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
great anime, great OST. The soundtrack is just amazing to it, and Nujabes has a special place in my heart.
I have a question for you because you said a word I don't know what it means. What is OST?
Original soundtrack.
Original
The Halo
soundtrack.
game.
That's OST,
Oh shit.
which is Halo's great, but it's not an anime.
I don't know. It's some form of anime.
It's a
kind
type of
yeah.
animation, but it ain't a show.
Mike, you forgot
yeah.
to mention you're in the midst of My Hero Academia as well, though.
I am also. Yeah, I'm in the midst of a lot. That's
We got to
why-
watch the movie.
We do. We are at that point.
Oh, we gotta watch. I can't wait for the second movie to watch with
I've
them.
never seen My Hero Academia.
We'll get you
It's a
there.
good one. Yeah.
Is it?
I recommend
is.
I want to
yeah.
watch that one show you
It's
showed with
solid.
the titties. I want to watch that.
Listen, I've only watched one episode of that horrible show.
Yeah,
I need to watch all of
turn
it.
into
If you want a show like that where like not obviously not the titties part, but like where it's
No, with the titties part. That's what I'm here for. Just the titties.
That's all the content I want.
I mean, granted, I can watch hentai,
I
but
need.
when you're watching it on the big screen, it's a lot different. You know.
What's it called?
Just for some background information, he's talking about an anime on Funimation called Valkyrie Drive, Mermaid, and it's just one of the worst pieces of anime I've seen thus far.
Into a fucking minigun.
Yeah.
Listen,
quite
the only
ridiculous.
the thing that just got me hooked, like the thing that got me hooked.
Yeah,
you know,
the
tits.
just the girls fucking touching each other.
The boingers popping out.
And when she turned into a gun, I got even more horny. Like I don't.
You were sitting next to me, and I could smell it, man. I was like,
Yeah,
"This
dude, I'm
kid-
sorry you had to
smell the
witness.
pre-cum
we gotta
making
turn
out.
this off."
It was too much, but yeah, that seems like an interesting show. I'd like to get into.
See, we just
throw it on
finished
the wheel.
we finished Attack on Titan season 1, and he wants to talk about the fucking 40 seconds of a 30-minute episode that I showed him in between episodes.
Now, if you're not, I don't know, acquainted with how we do this, if you're not somebody we know that's listening, how we watch is we all watch together in a watch party on Discord, but we have a method to the madness.
Yes.
We've made a wheel. I don't know what the website is
wheel.
called.
Wheelofnames.com.
Wheelofnames.com. We've made a wheel of animes.
The Wheel of Misfortune. And
Yes.
the Wheel of Misfortune 2, the electric boogaloo for the anime movies.
The movies. Yeah.
We've put damn near every anime that we want to watch or have even seen and considered watching on there.
I've put a lot of my personal favorites on there. So did Jord. A lot of recommendations from both of us, and then we just went throughout the categories looking for everything and throwing them in there.
Just for the
These two.
record, I didn't put anything on there.
you were an afterthought.
Yes, me and Nick.
Yeah, pretty
Me and
much.
Nick had no say because we don't even know we're looking.
You
at
had,
it.
you had
I'm
some
here for the ride
animes,
and
so I'm
I'm
pretty
loaded.
sure Banana Fish is on there because
Oh,
of you.
true. Yes.
That's
I
the
did
only
hear
one I
about that
know.
one.
I watched that, by the way.
But
Madoka
after-
Magic is on there. I can't wait for that.
After we finish
High School
an
DxD.
anime, we spin the wheel to find our next anime that we watch.
Which we will now do on this podcast.
Yes,
That is true.
Yes, that will now be a thing we do here. But we chose Hunter x Hunter. We did not spin that. And then how it started is it began just me, Nick, and Ian. We decided to watch Hunter x Hunter. That was what Ian decided to get us into anime.
I'm going to call some falsities on that statement. Originally, it was me and Jord watching Attack on Titan season.
No, he's talking about you guys started on Hunter x Hunter. Me and you, we watched
Yes.
season 3 together.
I'm talking about our collective,
this group
of getting into anime. It began me, Ian, and Nick in Hunter x Hunter. Nick stopped watching with us around episode 70. Just schedules not matching. He was in New York at the time, but so Jordan had around that, or before we had started Hunter x Hunter, he began his quest of watching animes, and he had finished so many by the time me and Ian got to where we were in Hunter x Hunter.
It took a long time for you to get there, by the way.
Yes, it did. It took better part of half a year.
Yeah, it took us like 5 or 6 months to watch like 70 something.
Yeah, our schedules didn't mesh a whole lot, but Jordan caught up to us, and me, Ian, and Jordan watched from then on. We finished Hunter x Hunter. We came up with the idea for the wheel, and we talked Nick into joining the party with us.
Listen, and I'm loving every second of
Yeah,
it.
we
loving every
rolled
second.
Demon Slayer first, and then Jordan and I had the idea that we skip to AOT instead because it's something that we had both watched and thoroughly enjoyed, and the season 4 is coming out in December, so we're hoping to finish that up to be able to watch season 4 weekly.
Yes.
That would be very nice.
I do have to say, I don't want to blame you guys for my disenjoyment of Hunter x Hunter, but it legitimately got worse as soon as I started watching with you guys. Now, actually,
I'd like to think it's a coincidence, but I'm not so sure.
yeah. Well, no, because when did we watched the whole Greed Island arc together, right?
Yeah. Didn't we watch from episode 1 with you? Like me and Mike restarted.
No.
No.
We picked it up
halfway through Greed Island, because I remember the episode that I was caught up. It was when they were learning to use their Nen powers to dig a hole through a wall.
Oh, yeah, hanging with Bisky.
Yes, with Bisky.
Oh,
And
Bisky's
bless her heart.
Right after that,
Bless her heart. I love that. I love that
that
old
strong
lady.
little heart of
top
hers.
10 anime waifus.
Nick has no idea what we're saying.
Oh no, when she was like fucking.
Oh wait, no, you have seen
when
that.
she was when she was a big boy.
When she turns into Big Biscuit.
Oh, dude, that I have never been.
When she
that
turns
rock
into
hard.
a nice JoJo character.
Yeah.
She was fucking sick.
But yeah, that's so far our adventure, and
We just finished watching the first season of Attack on Titan.
There you go.
yep.
Yeah.
And let me
Just
tell you,
now,
dude.
earlier.
Let me
this.
let me tell you, dude. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I like it a lot, dude.
It's really good. I had seen a couple episodes like a year and a half ago when when all of our friends had started watching anime, and I enjoyed it. But at that point in time, I just had no drive to actually watch anime. But now
That was my point at Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, now that
I
I've
was just like,
actually started watching, and we're onto the show, it's fire.
it's good.
Honestly,
It's fucking sick, dude. A lot of action.
There's a reason that a lot of the main animes that blow up and get a huge fan base, even though it's like, oh, you're like with My Hero, like people calling people like a fake fan for liking My Hero because it just came out, stuff like that. There's no real point. It's like there's a reason these get so big. It's because they are genuinely good.
Yeah, the animation, amazing.
Yeah.
The art,
Like,
amazing.
even when
fantastic.
we're watching it through Discord and it's pixelated, it's still fucking.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still beautiful
Yeah.
to see.
I'm not gonna lie. Last time we watched.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Discord,
it
I
was
pulled it.
rough,
I pulled
dude.
it up on. I pulled it up on another browser and watched. Side by side.
It's always crystal clear for me.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
that's
'cause
good.
you're
I feel
hosting.
like that's what we should do. Like we just log into a browser and 3, 2, 1 it when we're on Discord.
Yeah.
I wish
we all watch it clear.
worked.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
You know what I wish?
Ever since Rabbit, man.
Yeah, I
Ever
wish
since
Rabbit didn't
Yeah.
sell their IP.
Fuck you, Rabbit.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
Rabbit
Cast.
TV.
Fuck Rabbit.
Fuck you,
All my
Cast.
homies hate Rabbit.
No, all our homies hate Cast. We loved Rabbit. Cast took a rabbit
fuck
and just
them for-
desecrated its corpse.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's what they do.
They took the whole API from them. They didn't use anything. They made their own app. They made their own website. They used nothing. They destroyed a great service.
Now,
Rabbit
I
was pretty good.
also love AOT for what Jordan brought up when we were in the midst of watching the last 3 episodes before this recording. Is that it draws a lot of similarities to Game of Thrones, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. Just not so much with like its story, but more of the writing and
How
the
it
way
holds
it's-
itself.
Yeah,
Very, very visually too. I think. Like
The-
I know it's animated, but
the
visually it
feeling
feels
you
very
get.
similar.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. It feels like this, like Game of Thrones felt like a big epic, and this feels like a very big epic. Even though you're in I feel like it's a very confined space because they're within these walls, but the world is so fleshed out. It has, in my opinion, the best world building that I've seen in an anime.
that draws a lot from Game of Thrones. They're concealed to Westeros, and sure they have Essos, but Essos is an island.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
nobody's gone
honest with you.
beyond
I don't remember Essos at all.
Yeah, there wasn't
with
much. It's like the sand, like with the viper.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Spoiler, right?
Yeah.
Viper,
Oh, yeah.
just I know.
Oh, yeah, where the dude gets his eye squeezed in.
Yeah, and now he's the Mandalorian.
Hey, there's a reason he doesn't want to show his face. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
very true. He doesn't
He
have
was-
eyes.
Yeah, he was still fucked up after that fight scene.
I'm Ants My Eyes Johnson.
I'm curious on what you two think of the first season as a whole. Do you guys have any thoughts about it?
I'm really curious to see how it's gonna pan out in the second season because with that whole shit. I mean, are we disclaiming spoilers on this? Are we like?
We could probably just before anything, we could just
spoilers.
probably record
Yeah,
a
just
spoiler
spoiler
alert
alert.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen season 1 of Attack on Titan.
There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of
That
spoilers
wants
throughout this
to watch
podcast.
it.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're going to be
sometimes we'll-
talking a lot about what's happened.
I sometimes we'll keep it spoiler free and shit. But yeah, no, the first season was really, really good. I mean, the ending was fucking phenomenal, fucking crazy. I really liked the action in the whole entire fucking first season. There was a lot of like weird story shit going on in the first season too, which
What did you find weird?
The timing of like the whole entire show is kind of like the fucking like I don't know.
You brought this up early on.
Yeah, like I don't fucking understand where fucking people are in the fucking.
Oh, so like the flashbacks.
Yeah, like I don't understand when that fucking happens.
The pacing of.
Especially in the last episode where
they're
especially where they're swapping out from the meeting that they had before to where they were underground inside the ruins of the new city.
I had no fucking clue. I'm like, what is going on?
I can see how that gets confusing when you're swapping back and forth between time frames.
And fucking other than that though, I mean, I did bring something up like earlier within the season, like the writing of it, like the subtitles being like too fucking like here's an example, like we are the fucking police corps or whatever, and we like there is no way we can do this.
Is that not how you talk?
Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure I'm talking this way, Jordson?
Yeah, it seemed like the words that they were using with the subtitles were like the translation. The emphasis was off. I will say. So I watched when I had said like I watched on a browser as you guys were watching on Discord. Mm-hmm. We usually watch through Hulu, right?
Yeah, Hulu.
Yeah. So Hulu's subtitles are completely different from Funimation's.
Yeah.
They like
really
Funimation's seem a lot more.
They're thicker.
Like a lot less. Transferred to be American.
Yeah.
Like the
you mean the actual wording?
Yeah.
I don't think that's different, is it?
The wording, yeah.
No, it's different for every company because since they're simulcast, especially with like animes that are coming out now, like One Piece, it gets simulcast like something like 4 to 12 hours after it airs, so they have that time frame to be able to translate everything that's being said inside the anime and translate it to English and get the subtitles on there.
I did not know that.
Sometimes the translators rush it and sometimes they don't. So it all comes across as a translation error when you're looking at it like that.
Yeah, so what I kind of got from seeing that was Hulu's seems like a Google Translate. Like it's very, very much American English, where it doesn't seem like when I was watching it, it didn't seem like it was translated properly because Japanese doesn't translate well to English.
A lot of languages.
A lot of languages don't really well because English sucks.
Language.
Funimation seemed it made a lot more sense what they were saying. It wasn't too big of a discrepancy, but there was a lot of time. I mean, I would say actually it was a pretty big discrepancy. Every sentence was different. I mean, there wasn't one sentence that was similar.
So
they had the same type of. They were saying the same things, but not the same words.
It's like saying.
They just described the situation differently or something like that.
It's not describing.
It's
like
me saying "Hi, how are you?" and then they translate it different ways. "Hi, how are you? How are you doing?"
Yes,
stuff
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's
like different ways to say the same thing.
And that makes sense because I've done a little. I've learned a little bit of Japanese.
He's very fluent in Japanese.
I've learned 16% of the Duolingo.
Itadakimasu.
But yeah, there's a lot of different.
I don't know what that means either.
A lot of every phrase has a couple different
Thank you for the
translations.
Thank you for the milk.
Meal.
Yeah.
How do I say thank you for the milk?
I don't know. I know
you need to figure that out.
I'll look it up for you.
Thank you for the meal.
Yeah, thank you for the coochie. But yeah, no, I like the first season. I like how I want to find out what happens to fucking Annie.
Yeah, that's
she's in a fucking diamond walnut right now.
You know, we called it too. We called it.
Yeah, we did. It was easy.
As soon as we saw the female
fucking
Titan,
easy, bro.
It's easy.
She it's like literally a 1-to-1.
Yeah,
we gotta find out what's in fucking
you guys were making it
basement.
seem like more of a mystery than it was. But.
It's just gonna be his dad's kink chamber.
Yeah, right. It's just gonna be a sex dungeon.
He's gonna go down chains, and there's gonna be like a Titan skull sitting down there. He's spent eternity's jack.
It's just, oh my god. His dad's just a fucking nympho.
Yeah, he's down there still whacking it.
Yeah, he's down there still fucking a Titan.
Aaron, you finally found me.
I can stop now. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Take over my post. My arm's getting tired.
But yeah,
the last frame leaving off was the key. So I mean, obvious foreshadowing to what season 2 is going to hold for us. Obviously, I mean, it's obvious that we're going to find out what the secret is. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
The secret is his dad gave him the wrong key. That key's something else.
Yeah, that just opens his front door.
Yeah, which is no longer there.
It's an extra house key, Aaron.
In case you ever get locked out,
Aaron, it's an extra house key.
Don't give it to me, Casa. I don't want her breaking in when I'm gone.
I will say about the first season that the second half of it was much better than the first.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
That's not me shitting on the first half. Just goes to show how good the second half was.
The story wise, it completely picks up like almost exactly at the halfway mark, and it just goes from like a normal, just like it's these normal people training inside of this camp to go fight these titans, whereas then it's like, oh boom, this motherfucker can turn into a titan.
Yeah, right. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought that humanity's just been fighting essentially themselves?
Yesterday, he was just learning how to float using some
nice
ODM
gear. Yeah.
And now he's a titan.
Yeah, now you can just
He must be
ODM
so
gear.
confused, being like, whoa, what? Like, wow.
Dude, wait until they put the ODM gear on the Titan, and it's just like,
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
They don't have big
only
enough
place you
trees
can
for
actually
that.
use is that giant forest where they tried to take down Annie. That's the only viable option, so he just baits all the titans in there.
other than the basement, obviously, are there any, is there anything that you're, needing to know what happens?
I think
or what the answer is?
I'm going to stand by this. I think
Here we go.
Irwin,
Hot take.
Captain
Hot take
Irwin,
alert.
okay.
Let's hear this.
Now, granted, this is, his first season. Everyone probably already fucking knows who this fucking dude is and what his purpose is, like you.
Yeah,
I think
they did.
Irwin
Ian
is
and
the
Jordan
father
raised their hands.
of fucking Annie. I think that's what I think, and
All
I
right,
think
I'm going to lay this out to you just perfectly clear. The last 2 episodes had flashbacks of Annie with her father. They are
that
not the
they
same
are
person.
related. They have some
Irwin
sort of.
is
I feel
far
he
too
knew.
young.
I feel
They don't
okay.
even
All
have
right,
the
all
same
right,
color hair.
I fucking fuck that theory, man. Jesus Christ,
That one's out.
that was out. But I feel like they do
Back to
have
the drawing
some
board.
sort of fucking weird
Connection.
Some
connection
connection.
or some relation.
Is it because they're both blonde?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
are you and Mike related, Randy?
Maybe.
Y'all
And
are both
Jordan.
blonde.
We're all
Maybe.
conspiring against the black-haired Ian.
Oh fuck.
Wait. I think I know what your problem with Irwin is, though. You guys have the same haircut, and he rocks it better.
But the thing, maybe he does. Yeah, I guess that's what it
It's
is.
just that maturity sitting
Yeah.
on him.
It's a lot more blonde.
He fucks, bro. He fucking fucks.
It's a lot more blonde.
Did you see him going after those titans? He's not going to kill them. He's going to fuck them.
The reason why I say this, why I think there's something up with him, because remember when he was like touching, like he went up to Armin, he's like,
Oh no!
guess who the
That
bad
was-
guy
that
is?
was Aaron.
Behind Aaron, he's like,
Who is it?
Yeah, he's
No, it was Armin.
he's-
sorry,
honestly,
that was Aaron.
That was
Irwin-
Aaron.
No, it
I have
was
a
Aaron.
meme on my phone. It's Aaron.
No, it was.
It's
no, it was
Aaron.
not.
It's 100% Aaron in front of the 2 Titan corpses. Who
When
do
he
you really
touched,
think?
when he touched him, like he grabbed his
he walked
shoulders.
up,
Yeah,
and
he
he's
stood
like,
up.
Who do you really think this is?
No.
Who do you
No.
really think that? Who do you really think the enemies is? And he's like, oh, sorry, that was a weird question.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
Aaron.
was no,
That's
it wasn't.
Aaron.
No, it was not.
All
All right, prove it to me right
100%.
I'm
now.
gonna pull up a meme.
I've
Here
seen.
we
I've
go.
literally
Fact check
seen.
time.
I've seen so many
Drum
memes
roll.
of that.
I'm
format
gonna
where
fucking
it's like,
no. I'm right.
it's something like.
I'm right. I'm gonna
is
top
it,
you.
Is it gay if it's a femboy? And Aaron's like, oh, and he's like, sorry, that was a weird question.
Yeah, the one I
It's like
have
stuff like
is
that.
it's some. I don't know if I have it anymore, but it's basically.
Oh, weird. He can't find it now. That's really weird.
I just went through and deleted all my memes. I'm gonna see if I have it in my deleted photo.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Irwin, I'm not gonna lie. Irwin kind of sus.
You mean this?
He's kind of sus, bro.
Irwin
Hey,
kind of sus.
You mean this right there when he's talking to Aaron?
Okay, all right. He taught me. He got me. All right. So Aaron,
Nick
yeah.
stands
Why do we
corrected.
say slept like a baby when babies wake up screaming every 2 hours? Sorry, that was a weird question.
I don't have the meme.
kinda-
That
it
was
was
a good question.
It was about Mrs.
Kind of based.
Fantastic.
Kind of based.
This is fantastic.
Yeah,
Aaron's
from
a
The
smart
Incredibles.
motherfucker.
You
Something
got
about
some
like
weird memes on your phone.
something about
buddy.
like. Do you
I
think
can
she ever
Google
like?
that.
No, I'm not. Never
Just say
mind.
it. Just say it.
No,
No, come
it's
on.
way too vile, man.
Yeah, let's
It's
keep it
gross.
at least R-rated.
I was
Not
gonna say,
X-rated.
say
We're not
it, but then
going
I was
into
like,
AO territory. It's not adults only here.
I was gonna say it, but it's. I feel gross.
He doesn't want to
saying
paint
it.
that picture into the poor viewers' heads.
Yeah,
Or
but
listeners' heads.
that's my theory. I think there's something up with.
Yeah, he's
No, it's a
Irwin
completely
kind of
plausible theory
Irwin
considering
kinda
where he's
sus.
coming from. Like he is really sus.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
but
he's fucking
it's,
weird.
you have to understand too. He's not I mean, he is. Yeah, he's part of the ranger, or right there, the Rangers, the Scouts,
leader of them.
Yeah,
Scouts
he's like the captain of Scouts.
You know, he's
Big
not
boss.
he's not thinking about day to day what's happening. He's got an end goal in mind.
Yeah, he's got a timeline set out that he needs to do in his lifetime.
And you know, I think that's the dynamic he has with Levi, where Levi probably has much more of a day to day basis on his mind, while Erwin's thinking of the big picture.
Yeah,
he's got to. I mean, at the end of the day, he's got to be the one that talks to the government and the military police.
But
he's much more of a politician.
Yeah, isn't that the best kind of combo you can have, though? You have somebody thinking of the long run, and you have somebody taking care of your day to day.
It's like the
thinking along that way.
The good cop and the bad cop, but they're both bad cops.
What about with that fucking you know how they're selling like
the military police?
They were selling
That's
their
just
fucking
the military
shit.
police are scumlords.
Okay, so
like they're like
yeah, I got that.
They're like cops that plant drugs on people.
Okay, so they're just dirty.
Yeah, they're literally just
regular
dirty
cops.
officers.
So they got
regular cops.
They got nothing better to do. Might as well illegally sell some.
Like
tax
they're the highest paid corps, and they want
eight pennies for your OXM gear.
They fucking
ODM.
they're the highest paid
ODM.
gear.
I said OXM.
They're the highest paid regiment, and they also want to make money on the side. And like, what else are they going to do? They're just going to do illegal shit because who's going to stop them?
I want to know more about them. I want to know more about
Right?
what the military police and shit like that.
I believe it goes in depth with them. I'm not sure.
I don't remember, man.
Because there's 3 different fucking like
There's the
groups.
Yeah, the Scouts, the military police, and then the Wall Guard or whatever they're called.
Yeah, it could. I want to know about them more.
Yeah.
Like I want to know like what their story is.
Oh yeah, no.
Maybe-
So the military police are just crooked cops, and then the Wall people are just drunkards. You remember that from the first episode?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
feel like
maybe
they
there's more of a
probably
story.
they probably won't go. I feel like they won't just because. I mean, I would like them to. I agree. I think it'd be very interesting to go into like depth with them, but there's no characters that are part of them now.
Yeah, but
you know,
it's
the most interesting character part of the military police was Annie.
Yeah.
She's in a crystal.
It's kind of they're kind of like the Kurapika of this fucking anime, where they're like just sort of like brought along for like character development, and then just kind of disappears to do their own thing. We don't really get to see anything along those lines.
He was busy, man. He was busy.
Yeah, he was getting those eyes.
He's just always on the phone.
Yeah, no, he wasn't even on the phone. He was just sitting there staring at eyes with his phone in his hands, like, "Oh God, these settings are immaculate. I love these."
He just had to be. He saw Kane's movie. He just it gave him a lot of gave him an idea. Got a lot of eyes.
Here's another question for you guys. On suspicious people, is there anyone else you find very off?
Yes, I can't
General.
think of his name.
Pixies?
General.
Oh no,
Pixies?
No, a fucking
Erwin?
no.
We already talked about that.
Well, who's the depressed emo dude who kicked
Levi,
him?
Yeah.
I think he's
the captain.
Might have something else.
You
I
just
think
think all the
he's-
greatest
yeah.
characters are like, nah,
You're
there's
right.
something off about him.
Because TV shows like to fucking do that. They like to fucking make sure like
Name one TV show. Give me an example.
Dexter with his sister.
Yeah, but they were
That's
fucking.
His sister?
That doesn't mean
In
shit.
real life, they're married.
That doesn't mean shit.
And she wanted to fuck him in the show.
Yeah, I feel like Jordan's going off on a tangent. What does that mean?
I don't really. What do you mean?
Fucking.
I digress.
But I'm sussed by, it was the one that I can't think. It starts with an M. The guy that
Marco?
yes,
the one that died in the street
No.
that Annie stole his gear from?
Oh, that's
Yes,
Oh,
Jean watched Marco die. He found Marco's body afterwards in the streets.
Gene, that's his name. It's Gene.
Jean, yeah.
the
Gene,
one
yeah,
posing
okay,
as
Brown
Aaron.
hair.
Yeah, I was
The one
thinking
posing
of him.
as Aaron.
Yeah, so he's kind of sus. Not really. I don't know. I guess not really like. I don't have anything hard hitting. It's just like out of everybody, he kind of seems sus. He's the only one that's like against everybody because he wanted to be military police, but kind of got not really talked into it, but like
Kind of got bitched into
They
it.
kind of talked him into it.
But he's. They also explained that earlier on in the series. He was I think it was Armin talking to him where he was saying like, you think about something like you think about everybody's safety first. That's why you would be the best leader here out of all of us.
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
true.
Like he was actually considering a lot of possibilities and he was trying to keep everyone safe, which other people wouldn't do.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good point.
especially pushing up like when Aaron was rampaging and they had to go after him to get to the center. Like where they had all the fuel. Like he was the one that had to lead the charge because no one else would. Everybody wanted to run away.
I just thought of this one. Another person and I'm kind of sus of is that those damn religious people.
Oh my God,
those guys
yes.
are fucking
I'm happy that religious like I have nothing against religious people in real life, but like that religious meeting when they crashed into that building, that gave me so much joy. I hate those people.
That was just like
they really guy. I hate him so much.
Yeah, they like really turned me like I don't know. They're fucking. They're too like pushy about.
They're too religious.
You know? Yeah,
they're too religious.
Yeah,
they're too religious.
They're just trying to push their shit on like everybody, and no one really gives a shit.
Like the walls are their gods. Like what?
No, I think the walls were given to them by gods.
No. They worship the walls.
It was built by
humans. They worship the fucking walls.
The humans would have been wiped out until the walls were erected, but nobody knows what erected the walls.
It was built by humans,
which is sketchy. That's sketchy.
All that was built by humans.
How does everybody
while they're getting
have
chased
the
by
same
titans?
Story of not knowing who the walls were built by?
It's like essentially like think back to 200 years ago, 1700s. George Washington didn't know dinosaurs were on this earth. They didn't have the technology for that shit. They could just like in all reality, they could just be natural formations that humans found at one point.
Maybe George Washington.
You also got to remember,
maybe George Washington made the dinosaurs extinct. He wasn't fighting against the redcoats. He was fighting against the dinosaurs.
Mind exploded.
Mike, you also got to remember this about like just history in general. History's written by the winners.
Very true.
So
yeah, that's true.
Whoever won might not want people to know what made this wall.
But even then, like I was saying, the walls could literally just be a natural formation that people they just stumbled upon, and that's
Built
why
upon.
they can't. Yeah, they just found them and they just expanded upon them, and that's why nobody can tell them where the walls came from. Because they were already there.
Well, good
And
point.
that's you guys have kind of alluded to that. You never get that answer, right?
What?
Of
walls?
You guys have said that there's some things in AOT that still
in literally in any anime, there's going to be stuff that they write and then they completely forget to explain.
Well, no,
like,
I mean
JoJo is like a big characteristic.
I mean,
of
in
that.
like after season 3, like you guys still haven't had some things answered.
Yeah.
Well, there's still one more season.
I like that. Yeah, I know that there's still one more season coming out, which I like. I'm glad that you guys don't have to lie to us. You can just say you don't
like
know.
we can openly say like the wall is one of the things that they did forget about up until season 3.
I want to be on record right now as saying that there are things that we have lied to you about.
OJ didn't do it.
OJ definitely didn't do it.
Yeah, if the glove doesn't fit, you're quit or whatever the line was.
Another question for you guys is, so the second half of the season kind of like brushed these two off, but the Colossal Titan and the Armored Titan.
Oh yeah, where did
thoughts on
they
that?
go? I forgot they were even a thing.
We haven't. I think
saw
it's like the
once.
halfway mark there, the last scene.
Yeah, like
Those are
directly
definitely
halfway mark
humans.
when
Yeah, I think
Those are definitely humans. That big one, I think, is the daddy of the fucking Titans.
You think he's the great?
I think he's the
Max
great.
Daddy.
He's the great daddy because he
Zaddy
fucking
Titan?
just poofed out of nowhere, bro. He fucking came up
they all
and then
do
fucking
that.
when they hit the nape, right? He just fucking zipped.
Yeah.
But you also have to realize he disappeared into a cloud of smoke. Like he's such a big
so
Titan
he
that
probably
that
went to the
steam-
fucking home of the Titans, and he went like, "Okay, gotta go back home because like people are they're gonna kill me."
Gotta pull out some more
Yeah, and
diamonds.
then it's also like when Eren saved Mikasa and Armin from the cannonball. Like they just erupt in a giant geyser of steam when they form.
Yeah,
Like you saw the lightning strike happen before when the Colossal Titan first peeked over the wall in early season 1.
it's true.
So you think that those two are definitely people, though, right?
I do think they're people.
Okay. Do you think they're people we might have met yet, or?
I think at this point, I do agree only because that's all we've been acquainted with is it's either a normal Titan or
A Colossus.
It's a variant.
Variant that's piloted by a human, subconsciously, because we've already or at least maybe they're not subconscious because. I mean, I guess Annie, she was kind of conscious with what she was doing.
Yeah,
I guess the more you pilot them,
she
the more
remembered
conscious you
Armin on
become.
the ground. She didn't kill Armin. She was only looking after one specific scout unless they got in her way.
But even Aaron's getting to that point already.
where he's conscious.
Yeah, he's seeing Annie, and he's realizing what is in front of him.
What if
where
Erwin's
he
a Titan?
didn't the first couple times.
Yeah, and like when he was trying to move the
Erwin's
boulder and he
secretly a
just
Titan.
smacked Mikasa.
Erwin is that Titan? That's
What
but
if
that
he-
Titan has no hair. Erwin has hair.
Maybe he.
Which
shaves
one
it
doesn't have
before.
hair?
Maybe just
Colossal
shaves it
Titan.
before.
I mean,
The bulldog or the
What about the big one? The big fucking
ramming-
armored one.
The armored
Armored
Titan
Titan.
Yeah.
did have hair.
That he
what color was his hair?
It was
though?
blonde.
It was blonde.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was blonde.
It was blonde and it was shaggy. So it wasn't a lot like Erwin's. Not saying that it has to look exactly like his hair, but
Annie's does. So does
all
Aaron's.
we've all we've seen so far is that
Really,
the variants look like their pilots.
The only real characteristics that they bring between them and their Titan are, I feel like, hair color and eye color.
Yeah.
Because Annie's eyes were blue, her hair was blonde.
That
Aaron's
pale blue,
eyes are green,
icy
black,
blue.
brown hair.
That crystal blue, actually. It's not even icy. It's crystal
blue.
And who's the only bald person we know in the show? Well, there's a few actually. Pixies is one.
That little dude with the buzz cut, Connie.
Yeah. One of my personal favorites in the show.
Connie's all right.
Connie's a G.
But yeah, so who's bald in the show?
I
if we're
think,
going by that logic.
I haven't really
I
took note of bald people.
No.
Pixies is kind of resembles the Colossal Titan, but
what if it's
I feel like
we
it's probably
haven't met
somebody.
yet?
I feel like it's somebody we probably haven't seen yet. Same with the Armored. As to what I think about them, I think it's it's weird because it is odd that we only saw each of them once at the same time.
That's true.
It was obvious, it was
Daddy and brother, or Daddy and
Breached
son.
the first wall when Aaron was 13 or 10, and then breached the second wall. Yeah, then breached the second wall 3 years later.
True.
5, I thought. No.
No, he was not young.
It was 13, and now they were 16.
Yeah, they're 16 now, and then I think when we were bringing up the ages earlier in season 4, they're 19.
Yeah. I don't know. They're enigmas so far.
I mean, that's what the Titans have been to the humanity for hundreds of years.
sorry. Some off microphone action just happened. We won't talk about that though.
Yeah, so they're like
just play footsies together.
No,
they're playing footsies on the table.
We're not playing footsies. It's nothing.
It's dead.
All right, so I feel like we kind of milked Attack on Titan. Why don't we talk about?
It's a lot there.
There
on
is.
our minds.
There is, but we still have season 2 and 3 to go to after today.
Still season 4 to watch when it airs.
Something we're completely all caught up with. Well, not the movie because it hasn't come out in America yet, but Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
I love Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
that
we
got
our designated
man.
names here. We got.
Yeah, so this is also kind of a
We don't have to worry about the designated names. We can keep that between us.
We all kind of like
want them to know that you're Zenitsu and he's Nezuko.
I could care less about that. I just think
you
it's
and Nick.
I just think it's
Ian,
invaluable information.
Ian and Jordan think it's funny to give us all characters. Not that we resemble or anything, but
based on our personalities.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, and I'm the woman.
And like dynamics.
Nick was set as Nezuko. I was given Tanjiro, which I like. He was my favorite character.
There was just no one else to give Mike.
I get the main character. Oh well.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Excuse you, Inosuke was like the main character for like 3 episodes when he showed up.
Ian has Inosuke.
Yes, he's the best boy.
Hair wise, I feel like you bear quite a resemblance.
100%, especially when I get my tips
a little
dyed.
bit longer. Yeah,
I'm gonna get it trimmed and I'm gonna get the tips dyed. Either that or I was talking when I was on a drive up to New Hampshire the other day. I was with my friend and his girlfriend, and she's the one that's gonna be dyeing my hair, and she's probably gonna dye it like Mitsuri's, the pink into green.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But so the movie came out in Japan. And
Yes.
Have you guys followed the news on that?
No.
It's top 5 right now, since top 5 movies released in Japan. It just passed. I think it was Your Name in the ranks.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's like one of the.
It's a top.
It's projected to be like one of the biggest anime movies of all time.
Oh, really?
Like,
It's top 5 all time. It just passed a Harry Potter movie. I forget which one it was, but like in how much
sales?
it's made. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine when it hits the West Coast. It's
gonna be
West Coast anime
huge.
society.
Huge.
It's gonna be huge. Like it's like hopefully it comes back when this whole pandemic's gone. We're able to actually go to like movie theaters and shit like that.
It's doing all that in a pandemic too.
Yeah.
So if
It's
there
all
wasn't
that
a
money in a
pandemic over
pandemic.
there, like this movie would be going bonkers over there.
Like,
for
we just
sure.
gotta wait for the translations to come out and for it to be put into movie theaters over here.
Yeah,
and it's just gonna make so much more money.
I can't wait. I'm
The
looking forward to
Infinity.
that movie.
I've like out of all the like animes I've watched, Demon Slayer was the only one that actually drove me to read the manga afterwards because I was just that hooked on it while it was airing.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting to the point where I was reading it weekly, and oh my god, it's the only gripes I have with it is like how they handled the ending, but it was still a phenomenal ending. And the Infinity Train arc that's being animated right now for the movie as a 2nd season, beautiful. I cannot wait to see it animated.
I honestly don't even have any gripes with the show. I can't think of one
neither.
bad thing to say. I mean, a little bit early on, as is with most animes.
First few episodes kind of dry.
Yeah, 100%.
But you're understanding an entire world. It makes sense.
As soon
that's why
as
there's a 3
Zenitsu
episode
came
rule.
in, It went up, man. Like,
yes, you're
my
right.
my
you're right.
biggest
Brought the lightning
complaint.
to the show.
Pussy.
My biggest complaint is
lit it
he
up.
didn't come in earlier because that shit. He's great. What? There's nothing you could say about him. Like he's a
He's a
pussy.
pussy.
He's a crybaby.
No.
He's a crybaby little
No.
bitch.
It's endearing.
He's a baby back
It's
bitch.
endearing.
He's a knockoff Sanji. Like, he's just not as respectable. He can't cook.
He only knows one move.
When he's unconscious, though, he can
he's
fucking
master
kill
of
He's
it.
that
a
move.
master. Yes, he's a master of that one move.
Hey, Nezuko only knows one move too.
Sucking
Fucking
dick.
exploding demon art or whatever. Yeah, exploding
Demon blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, demon
exploding
blood.
something.
Yeah.
Something. There's a lot of names in anime that I just can't
Oh, dude.
remember.
God.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
I can only remember like the main names out of most animes. Like I can't even remember fucking the main character's name in Love Chuni Bill and Other Delusions. I just remember Rika Takanashi.
I barely remembered
Takanashi.
Zoro's name from One Piece. I
Yeah,
thought
no,
I was.
I can
was,
list the members of One Piece like off. Like,
dude,
off the
well,
top of my
I
head.
thought of Zoro, and I was like, no, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Isn't Antonio Banderas in that?
I don't. Was it Antonio Banderas in that
think
movie?
so.
I believe so. I haven't thought of, that was a good fucking movie.
Yeah, we have the DVD of that at our house. That's the only reason why I thought of it. Because I always see the Z and the cut Z on their shirts.
Do you guys have any theories for Demon Slayer at all? I know we watched it like a couple weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago,
Like
fucking months
months.
ago.
It hasn't been months.
Do you
Yeah,
know
it
what
has.
though? I
It
will
has
say
not.
when I Google Zoro, the One Piece character comes up, and not
course
from
it
the
does.
not the
Yeah,
movie.
and
course.
those
He's
first two
obviously
outfits
more
right there, that's from the
famous.
land of Wano, and he looks fucking amazing in them.
Yeah, I don't really have any, like... I don't know what's going to happen next in fucking Demon Slayer. I mean...
There weren't many questions at the
Yo,
end
you
of that
think Inosuke's
season.
gonna kick the shit out of that train? He's gonna prove it that he's the master of all
Yeah,
lands.
that was what we left off on. Was he was freaking out of the train?
Oh,
He's gonna
that's
kill it 'cause
right!
it's a beast. You know? He thought the
He wants
train
to
was
fight
a
it.
beast.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Little does he know he has to get on that beast.
Isn't he a part of the super elite group now of, like...
No.
No, he's not a pillar. He's
not a
just
pillar,
the only one that's like sort of affiliated with them is Tanjiro.
Okay. Yeah, that's what... Yeah, yeah, okay, yep.
There's no lightning user on the pillars?
His grandfather was the last lightning pillar, I believe.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like he got replaced with another one.
No, it's
Okay.
the pillars. I believe it's like a set number, but they keep rotating out when somebody leaves.
okay.
Like,
There's
it's not always going to be
is
like
there
a
9 or
missed pillar.
12?
There's a number between 9 and 12.
Yeah,
that I'm
between
sure
9 and
it's
12.
one
Like
of
I
them.
want to say 10, but 9, 11, and 12 also sound completely correct.
Right.
What do you guys think the movie's going to be about? You think they're going to kill a demon or something? That's my.
I
that's
think
what
it's
my
going to
hope
be
is.
more. Yeah, I think. What's his name?
Shirda.
Can I say...
I can't think of the name.
Rengoku?
No, the BBEG's name. Who looks like Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson. I was gonna say Tenzin, but that's fucking. That's from Legend of Korra.
I don't know. He's such a forgettable villain. In my
Isn't it like
opinion.
it starts with an M, right?
Yeah.
Who's the dude with the
Muzan.
bongos on him?
Muzan.
It's
I was
Muzan.
thinking of
Oh, the fucking bongo guy.
I hated that. I hated
Dude,
that demon.
was I like that. Dude.
hated
the
that.
bongo sound nice. It was like
Oh no! What
Um,
about the?
oh the balls. You're talking about the
ball-
ones with the balls.
the
Horrible.
Tamari lady with the fucking
Yes.
6 arms.
Yeah, she's fucking
that
sucked.
was
bro,
that was a weird
nah,
fight.
she-
She was ass. I mean, also the bongo one. I
The
didn't
ending
really
with her. The ending
care
with
for
her
it.
does make me
So
sad.
I guess
like,
I
everything,
guess I do have something to gripe about. That was a weird fight.
like
The,
everything. Like the one thing that I really like is out of everybody, like Tanjiro is the closest to demons than any human has been, besides like whoever Muzan was with when he became the first demon. I completely forget.
He's got a really weird relationship with his sister. I just want to say. Yeah, the part where they're in the basement after the
Yeah, Tamari ball fight.
Tamari ball fight, or even before that when he was getting ramen or some shit.
Oh yeah, and he was trying to convince that little,
Yeah,
doctor's little subordinate that he's like, she's a beauty, she's the star of my
He's
town.
like,
Yeah,
look
somebody
at my
was something.
sister. Even I would fuck her.
Uh,
And it's like, whoa, Tanjiro,
He didn't
let's
say that.
No,
Let's
no, no.
be clear.
It's well, we don't know.
It's just
the-
implied.
I don't speak Japanese. I don't know if they fucked up their translations,
Sorry.
Speak
Oh
no
my
moves either.
but
goodness.
he's very weird with his sister. Like he keeps her in a box.
Yeah, because she's gonna
yeah,
melt if
because
she
she
touches
can't
the
fucking
sun like
go
that
in the
guy.
sun, dude.
Is that
You
what's
know what
going
else you
on?
put in the
Yes.
box? You put a
Yes.
stick
She's
in
a
a
demon.
box.
Dick in a box?
Stick in a box.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dick in a box thing.
about
No
Roddy
dick
Rich,
in a
dude.
box,
And
please.
it's also how he's most used to using that for long distance travel because when
I'm
he
just
wasn't-
fucking with the box. I know
No.
she'll melt.
Yeah, but like even then the
She's
box
a
comes into
vampire.
play because he was running up and down the mountainside consistently before the demons attacked him, selling charcoal down in the village. So it's around, I'd say, with like he made it out of, it was like a balsa wood box or something. I don't fucking remember what he made it out of.
I think it might have been balsa wood.
I'm pretty sure like
balsa it's the lightest,
super lightweight wood that like floats on water.
Mm-hmm.
I can float on water, so it's not that special.
Jesus.
But
I can walk on water.
Yeah, because he was just running up and down the mountainside with all that charcoal all day. So I'd say like give or take it's the same weight as Nezuko inside the box, especially when she shrinks herself.
Sorry, I was checking this shit.
What are you doing over there?
Do that off mic, man.
I was trying to check.
You know you can do that after the
I was trying to check.
record.
I was trying to check how it was sounding.
But now that's just in here for.
It's
We're keeping all this in here.
Yeah, no, I know.
Us ostracizing you. Like
It's
we
okay.
do off podcast.
Yeah, it's all right.
See, you did that.
See,
But,
it's sad.
dude, I
it's
just
sad
wanna
the
come over there and
dynamic we
slap
have
you.
going
Fucking
on
just
here.
do it already.
Jordan, there's so much sexual tension between these two sides of the table right here. It's ridiculous.
Let's go.
Like I could cut it with a bread knife.
I mean, yeah. So like, there's
With a
sexual
bread
tension
knife?
on.
A butter
Alright.
knife?
It's dull as. It's.
Let's point this out real quick. Our table's not a square, but all right, so it's a rectangle. I can just say rectangle without over-explaining everything. I'm an idiot. So we're
a
each
square is a rectangle.
we're each on a
We're
side.
at a rectangular table.
Yeah, we're each at a side, and I'm facing Nick, Mike's facing Ian, and that's where the sexual tension
We're on
comes
the
in-
long
comes in.
side of the table.
Yeah,
We're on the
there's like
long
enough
side.
distance between Mike to where the sexual tension between these two sides of the table doesn't really manifest itself,
too
but it's too
fucking
close on
much.
the other sides.
Even if it was a perfect square, like there's just so much.
Right here,
Yeah.
it just overpowers us.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know.
I mean, listen, they said it, I didn't. I just go along with it.
It is what it is.
It is
what it is.
What other things are going on in Demon Slayer?
I don't really know. I can't. It's been so long since.
I
Like,
mean, it's also
I
tough.
feel like
it's
it
only
hasn't been that
24
long.
episodes.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot there.
Not 25 because of the ending,
Oh,
especially.
yeah,
I really like the ending to it where he talks to that girl and he's like, "Yeah, you can just listen to the voice in your heart, even if it's faint. Like, I swear to God, I didn't cheat on this coin flip." And
Yeah, he
actually turns
definitely
around.
did.
I did. That was like one of like my favorite heartwarming moments.
He's
Oh
still-
yeah, that was I was just thinking about that. That was I love that scene.
Yeah, Mike shed a tear.
I did.
Yeah, the
I
only
didn't,
thing in
but
recent times that's made me cry
did
was
my
a silent voice.
Dude,
That
speaking
was
of things that have made me
ridiculous.
cry, I watched Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
No.
that was on my list for a while.
What?
It is so good.
I don't know what that is.
You ever see the
like
picture?
a good it's like a good rom-com, right?
Kind of, yeah. You ever see the pictures of the anime girl in the bunny suit?
Nope.
No, you've never seen that?
I'm not a furry, Jordan.
It's not a furry thing.
We're not on B-star levels here.
Guys, I just thought I'd point out. Diana sent me another message and just thought,
Nice, dude.
Your mom?
Your
Maybe-
mom, Diana.
Yeah, his mom's messaging him on Tinder.
my mom. Yeah, we just keep in touch. She doesn't have my number, so I just gave her my Tinder.
Nick's gotta find her on like Bumble and shit.
if
changes
I'm
it
lost,
up.
I have to match with her. And
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
Let
that.
me just cast my hook out into this Plenty of Fish dating site to see if I can catch my mom.
Oh man.
And he does all the time, man. Like it's just
Yeah.
they're clicking.
Oh, you know what we should mention on the first episode of the podcast?
You mean the one we're doing right now?
Yeah.
What should we mention?
Your crush on my mom.
And
As he
he's
walks
out.
out of the room, and then he's
Okay, yeah, I see.
retired. It's okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
It's all right. You can confess your love.
I remember specifically saying we're not going to talk about this on the podcast.
Oh no,
I don't remember ever saying
This
that.
is an anime podcast, not a fake lie podcast.
All right,
Fake
I was just
news
joking.
podcast.
Fake news, this
These
is-
are
I
was just
alternative
joking.
facts.
This
I was
is some
This is
joking.
an alternative facts. Like, don't take our.
Yeah,
these
dude.
are all just shit opinions.
This
don't
is
take
some
them as,
CNN level shit right here. Like,
Yeah, like we just
Show
like,
me your
our opinions
sources.
Are just trash spewing out of our
Unverified.
mouth.
yeah. I'd never said that.
No, I know.
No,
I know.
What we
George.
said
Show
when
me
we
the
come
proof.
into this was a certain someone and a certain someone sitting across from me.
Show me the ballots.
Show me the bad.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're all fake.
You,
I don't know.
You want me to bring that up with Mr. Sir over there?
Bring
we didn't
what
wanna
up?
talk about
What?
between?
What are you talking about?
I'm confused as well.
No. I know what he's gonna say.
Yeah,
and I veto that idea.
Can you whisper it to me?
No, I can't whisper it to you.
Whisper it through the mic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whisper it through the mic.
But then it's gonna
Nick's
pick up
only
on the
one wearing
thing.
headphones.
I'll just cut it out.
No.
I
This
wanna
stays
know.
in.
What is?
No, don't.
Wait until you hear the speak.
Now, something else we've all seen is a silent voice.
Oh yes.
We
Beautiful
took a
movie.
in between Demon Slayer and AOT, right? We also, I think we had mentioned when we were talking about the wheel of anime that we have, the Wheel of Misfortune, We also have a secondary wheel for movies. And on the Wheel of Misfortune, we have blocks called movie blocks, where if we hit, we'll roll for a movie. We hit the movie block and we rolled a silent voice.
This was before the movie block.
Was it?
Yes, so we rolled a silent voice.
Yeah, this is when we had actual
Oh, yeah,
movies
it was just
We
on
did it
the wheel.
after.
Yeah.
We made
And
the
so
other wheel.
We rolled, or we spun, and we got a silent voice. Didn't know what we were getting into. Jordan and Ian knew.
No, I only
George
knew
said
a
that
bit
it
of
was-
background from that movie. I had been putting it off to watching it for, I want to say, like 2 or 3 years.
You wanted to watch it with a girl.
Yeah,
you said.
I was literally gonna watch it with me, but then we broke up.
See me?
It
I
happens.
watched it during quarantine at like 2 a.m. and I bawled my eyes out at the end of it.
George
I
said that
cried.
it was sad, and so that's all the expectations we had. And
There's sad moments, but the end's pretty
delivered.
heartwarming.
The ending was so bitter. Like
Yeah.
it's like Jordan and I had this conversation afterwards after we watched it. It's like one of the only movies that I can say had like a really, really good ending to it. Like in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the way they tied everything up, the way they brought him back to her, and how they reconciled everything. Like it was just a beautiful all around story.
It was super heartwarming.
Yes.
Is the word that I had for it. It's like it's just like
It's a happy.
it was
sad.
it was a happy ending, but it was more so a heartwarming ending. Like it was definitely upsetting watching all of it. Honestly, it was upsetting. It was hard to watch. Like but it paid off at the
Because
end. I loved it.
it just shows it goes. It's like towards the end, he was like socially ostracizing himself from everybody because of what he did, and they were ostracizing him from them because of what he did.
Well, he was doing that in the beginning of the movie, and then he was.
Throughout
Yeah.
the entire thing.
That's
But
the
at
high school movie, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
dude-
with the
deaf girl.
the suit. Yeah.
where he was bullying her, and then they ostracized him because he was the one bullying her. But towards the end of the movie, he was like ostracizing himself from everybody because of what he did.
From society, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then he ended
almost
up,
from the world.
and like the parallels between them was she literally could not hear what was going on around them, but he was forcefully ignoring everything around them. And as they sort of fell together, he started opening up his ears and his heart, I guess, and she just started listening to people around her.
Yeah, it they
I just want the
definitely-
bitch to turn her ears on so she can hear.
Yeah, just put the switch on the back of her head. Come on.
Yeah.
they both thought that they were the problem.
Yeah.
When I mean, one was really
Yeah,
the
one
problem.
was a really fucking big dick.
it was
That one was
definitely
just
him.
a fucking ass.
I can't think of his name, but
Yeah, no. It's
like
another-
yeah, she thought she was the problem, and that's I don't know. They gaslit her, really.
Yeah.
That is what it was. And it was really easy to empathize with that type of dynamic, I guess. Like I
Yeah.
don't know what else to call it, really. It was easy to empathize because I think we've all been through high school. Kind of sucks.
I have nightmares about it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that can empathize and sympathize with the fact that kids aren't nice.
Yeah,
They're
like
not.
I had to go back to the high school a few days ago to go to the fucking voting polls, and every time that alarm went off,
Yeah, right.
signaling a class change, I
Right,
just got
dude?
PTSD.
Oh
It's
my god.
It's so.
He's like,
it makes
okay, what class am I going to? Oh fuck, I'm working the polls.
It makes my
I gotta
skin
go to
crawl.
gym. I gotta go to gym.
But yeah, that it's hard for me to place any movie above that movie, but Grave of the Fireflies really
I
really
place
got
it
there
above.
for
And
me.
I place it above
need
that.
to watch that movie.
It's so
It's-
so
I
good.
place it above it too, and for the simple fact that I've never had more anxiety during a film than that scene where she's standing on the ledge and
Yeah.
the fireworks are going
Yeah.
off, and he's like stumbling his fucking clumsy ass way over to save her. If he just didn't trip, they would have both been fine.
Yeah, I think mainly why I think Grave of the Fireflies is better is it's just with
Story-wise,
me,
I
it's,
think. I
it's
agree.
something with whatever I watch first. It gets priority for me.
It's like
like with Hunter x Hunter. It was the first anime I watched. It's my favorite. Do I think it's the best anime I've watched? No.
Look at me,
But
I've
it's
watched
my
all
favorite.
of One Piece, and I shit on that show all the time.
Yeah, like it's there's a lot.
I
that
feel
goes
so
against
bad that
it.
that's your favorite too.
I know, right?
It's
I
not
feel
that
for
bad of a
myself,
show.
but not
Come
really.
You
on,
haven't
man.
gotten to the bad
And I
part.
liked it. I
It's
just
like,
stopped watching.
The gripes that people have with it, I understand. I hear them. It definitely sucks that it's not really finished. I wish there was more. Obviously, I wish there could be so much more.
The manga's continued, and it
Yeah.
apparently follows Kurapika instead of Gon and Killua.
And I
As
really
it should.
I want that.
100% because he
want
should
that
not
really
have been
bad,
an
but-
offshoot character. There should have been like a little side, like they
Yeah.
literally could have put like another 30 episodes in where they followed Kurapika.
That's another gripe I have, is that he is
was literally a plot
wholly a
development
plot
character.
device.
Yeah,
They had a choice between Leorio and Kurapika at the end of that show, and they chose the lesser of the
I
two of
didn't
them.
see the whole thing, so
They
please,
chose
God.
lame Oreo.
It's body time.
Nah,
It's potty
that's my
time.
candy alarm. I gotta take my meds.
Oh,
when I
You
get
have
home.
to take the cataract out of his fucking.
What?
Never mind.
I gotta take the catheter out of my dick.
Catheter, that's what it is, not
The
cataract.
cataracts out of my dick.
Fucking-
Yeah, Ian can't pee
Oh,
on his own. He
shit.
just has to use a tube.
I'm sorry.
I
my
can't
dick's
either,
too
man.
long.
I need someone to hold it and then shake it a little so I don't piss on myself afterwards.
The thing I look more at, the thing I look the most for in like anime, like movies or like shows, is like the art style. Like most of the, not the titties, Jordan.
No, not the tits.
Not
Nah,
the titties.
I feel like one of the animes on the wheel, Mononoke, not Princess Mononoke, but Mononoke would.
Spirited Away by far is my favorite anime, like
Beautiful.
visually ever.
I can't wait. I
Ever.
haven't seen it.
That's the
Can't
only.
wait.
That's the only English dub I've actually fully enjoyed. Like
So good.
I got kind of forced into watching it as an English dub because Jordan and I went to see it at the movie theaters. But the only voice I had a problem with was the mother's, and she was only in there for a solid 30 seconds.
Bro, I like.
Like, I mean, it comes to the point. It's like like the whole subs versus dubs thing. It's like I know what bad like English voice acting sounds like. I don't know what bad Japanese voice acting sounds like. So even if it is
That's a good
shitty
point,
voice
yeah.
acting, I'm still gonna think it's better because I don't know it's shitty
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
acting.
Because at the end of the day, we're reading a subtitle.
Yeah, we're reading,
Yeah,
so I can make my own inflections
until I
inside my
learn,
head.
until I fully learn Japanese, I'm reading the subtitle.
Wait, since I read subtitles, can I technically tell girls that I read? I just don't specify if it's
Yeah.
books or not.
Yeah.
I can just be like,
You
I-
read
that-
your
yeah,
phone.
you're
It's like
reading.
reading
Yeah.
manga. Yeah, I just read
do.
like 3 volumes
You're
the other
reading.
day. Oh, what'd you read? Oh, you don't got to worry about
I
that.
read Spirited Away, the whole thing, one day.
Is
One day.
Spirit
Printed
Away-
out the manuscript and just read it.
is that based on a manga? I don't know.
No,
None
it's
of the
not.
movies are.
But
None of-
Ghibli is solely doing movies.
Okay, I didn't know if
such a good
adaptations because I know a
art
silent
style.
voice is I forget what they call it, like a light novel or some shit.
Yeah.
And I know
Light novels are like books with, I think, like some pictures thrown out through them. I'm not 100%.
because I know
sure what a
Bunny
light
Girl
novel is.
Senpai is based not on a manga. It's like a series of light novels.
Yeah.
But
Another movie that I just thought about, because you brought up Mononoke, not Princess Mononoke, but that is the movie that I was referencing.
that's my
That
favorite
is-
Ghibli movie.
That is I love that movie too.
Still haven't
It
seen
was
that movie.
so good. It was the first one I had seen.
We saw
First
that in
anime
theaters,
movie.
right?
Yeah, we went
because they were
to,
doing the Ghibli studio.
Yep.
We went.
festival.
They were doing like a summer, not really summer. It
It
went
took
into
all
October.
year. It started in
everything.
January and
Yeah.
ended in December.
yeah.
And so we went into theater to see Princess Mononoke.
It was
just so
long.
So good.
We sat there. I felt like
It was a long time.
you feel
huh?
the length of that.
Yeah, it
movie.
was. Yeah, but
I enjoyed every second of it. I
No,
honestly
yeah.
like.
it was more so like I'm sitting there and I'm realizing, oh, it's still going.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm
long is the fucking
glad.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it made me glad that it was still going. I loved every second of it.
It was just so It was such an engaging story.
Yeah.
I really kind of. I felt like I connected more with like the characters themselves. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I it was just a really touching fucking. I don't know. I kind of liked it.
For a movie that I think was made in the 90s, it very much felt relevant today too,
Oh,
with the
yeah.
whole message.
Like, and like going back to what Mike was
Did
saying
you just
about,
say, "Oh yeah"?
Yeah.
You haven't even seen the movie, man.
fuck.
He's like, yeah, I
I'm
agree
using
with
that as a subway into
Okay.
this.
Segue.
Segue?
A subway.
5 foot.
You mean
Subway.
$5
into
foot.
yeah, there you go.
But like
That's
Mike,
staying
Mike
in.
said earlier, how like first always leave the best impression on you. Like the first anime movie I ever watched was Your Name when it released in the U.S. and
What'd you call me?
Your Name.
Okay.
But it's like even just listening to the soundtrack to that movie can like just make me cry because of like just how much I enjoy that movie and how much of like a sentimental impact it has on me.
Oh yeah, because only me and you have seen Your Name, right? You guys haven't seen it
I
yet?
haven't seen it yet.
That's
No, I
a good
haven't.
one.
The
not.
soundtrack just makes me fucking cry. Like Zen Zen Sense, even though it's like a happy song, it still makes me tear up.
I didn't love that movie, if I'm being honest.
I love that movie like with my whole heart.
I have
mean,
many
also partially
questions and
because I
complaints.
watched it with my like an ex too.
Yeah, I have many questions. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but the whole like theory of time that's in it.
Yeah, like it. they
we shouldn't say too much. I don't want to.
You know what show I do want to watch?
I really liked the ending though. Like when
that also gave me a lot of anxiety watching. I was just like, come on.
Like the whole thing that happened between them, like writing, and then like fast forwarding, and then everything that happens inside the city.
Exactly.
That
on the train and stuff.
Yeah, like on the trains, and then the stairs scene. The stairs scene still like makes my heart.
That picture is so iconic too, just of the stairs.
Yeah, just both like her on the top, him on the bottom, just looking up. It's just like, oh god.
Even without them in it, just the stairs alone. I've seen pictures. I'm like, I know that.
Yeah, I know where that's from.
Yeah, I got that. What were you saying? What about TV shows?
I was about to say I want to watch the show Inspector, which is like kind of like, I think it's like another like demon type like anime.
That's on that's on the.
I think it is.
I don't think it is. I've never heard that name before. I'm pretty good about what's on the wheel.
It's in, and then it's Spectre, like Spectre.
Not on the list.
I think it is.
No.
Definitely Spectre.
Spectre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of these two told me to put on the wheel, and I threw it on there.
I definitely did.
Yeah.
It's just, it looks like
I'm vetoing that.
No, dude.
Oh,
You would like it, bro.
No. I forgot that was even a thing we had. I guess we should explain that. So
I'm not videoing
it being, I just hear Jorgo.
It being there being a lot of animes on that wheel, we all decided that would be a good idea to give each of us and the option to veto.
Yeah.
I think that's.
And then we got like the. And like, what is it? 5-episode rule where we give it
three episodes is all I'm giving about.
4.
We'll give everything we roll or spin. I keep saying roll, but everything we spin, we give 3 episodes before we'll all, I guess, make the judgment whether we want to use our veto. You get 1 veto.
Well, no, you veto beforehand, then we give a 3-episode rule if we all like it or not.
Skip. True.
Because as soon as Naruto pops up, that's out.
Yeah, that's Jordan's resident.
Yeah, he can only
veto.
skip Naruto. He can't skip Shippuden.
No, we're not gonna hop into Shippuden after not watching Naruto.
We all get 1 veto, and you don't get another until everybody else has used their veto.
So I can hold you guys hostage because I like everything that's on that fucking wheel.
Yes,
there is one that you do not like.
I think Ian is
that's not on the fucking wheel. That's not staying on the wheel.
No, we put Soul Eater on the wheel.
I don't know.
He's thinking of.
I was thinking BNP.
Oh, that's what.
You were thinking what?
BNP.
Boko
no Pico.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
That shit's weird.
That
put that on the list.
I wanted an easy bait for someone to use their
veto,
and I'm hoping that pops up just so you.
That's not
No, I don't think anyone's gonna veto that.
You think?
Yeah, I don't think we kept it on there.
Yeah, I took it off.
You took BNP.
I don't think it's on there.
We should have it on strictly for Ian's veto.
That's true.
Literally force you guys to sit through that without wasting my veto.
He would.
Like you guys don't. You're underestimating me.
I've heard so many things about that.
Well, it's just.
I've seen people on
seems
TikTok watch react to that show, and I'm just like,
it's not
is
even.
this even allowed?
It's not even.
Is it really that bad?
It's a hentai.
It's literally pedophilia.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. We don't want that.
It's this dude baiting a kid with ice cream and fucking him.
Wow.
I didn't know he baited him with ice cream.
No, that's all I know from the fucking show.
Ice cream always got to be the one.
I could
Why
go
does it
for
always
some.
have to be fucking ice cream?
Let's go to Dairy Queen.
It's closed.
Let's break into Dairy Queen.
I don't have a key.
Well,
There's bricks and windows.
an hour and 2 minutes, not bad.
Yeah, for the first episode.
Yeah, first episode.
Just want to say, thank you guys for listening.
If you made it this far.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We appreciate the support.
Now, we created this because this was something we already did. When we would watch anime on Discord, we'd most likely spend another hour after watching to
just
discuss.
talking.
And, it was kind of like, I don't know, I don't know who threw out the idea originally. Can't remember.
I'll tell you right now. We have a Snapchat group chat where wherever we want to watch anime, someone puts in there anime tonight, and Ian originally put in or changed the name of it because you can change the name to Weebs Anonymous, and I heard that and I was like, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like $1 million. So I was like, you guys want to start a podcast?
And here we are.
So here we are.
Yeah.
All around sitting around a nice IKEA table.
Yeah. We went to IKEA to dedicate this fucking podcast, and
we built this table together, except for Mr. Nick here.
I had to go do.
Yeah, he had to go throw up in someo's toilet.
It was a lot of puke.
We won't talk about it.
We don't have to. We don't have to.
But what were you saying?
I was just about. I think you might have been. You might. you were gonna say this. Sorry, I'm tired.
No worries.
We're gonna be doing more things in the future.
I think we're planning to do this once a week, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be once a week.
I don't think for this month it's gonna be one a week unless you guys do want to miss it when I go out to Chicago, because I am leaving the 24th to the 2nd.
We'll see. We may
figure it out.
Maybe we'll bring a guest.
Yeah, we can bring a guest. Yeah, we can bring a guest.
Next week we could bring someone in and watch a movie. And talk about that movie.
We got a lot of plans. We'd like to have guests on. We've got a little bit of space in the corner of the room we're in where we can include them.
A little nook.
We're gonna start think up some ideas for segments, things we can do.
This is a very bare bones episode.
Yeah.
This was our introduction. None of us have done anything like this, so it was
good.
I think it was a good episode.
We got a great audio guy here by the name of Nick. We got
I'm still working at it.
Here named Ian, Mike, and Jord.
We'll be rotating who introduces and
we'll figure that out. It's all very new.
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it as natural as possible. But something that we pride ourselves here, and what we want to make our shtick is that we've seen. This is kind of like what got us into the idea of doing a podcast, and trying to foster a community. Is in the anime community, there's a lot of gatekeeping.
Toxicity, man.
Yeah, a lot of toxicity. You go onto a page and you're talking about who's the strongest anime character. You got people like threatening each other.
Goku.
Yeah, Goku's just the strongest.
Don't look at me when you're saying that. Just because I'm a Dragon Ball fan doesn't mean I think Goku beats everyone.
Kind of quick though.
I don't know who that is.
We don't want to gatekeep here. We think everybody's got their own opinions.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what brought you in. It doesn't matter
if you like anime
since fucking
that's
One
fucking
Piece
awesome.
Started.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if you picked up Demon Slayer, My Hero, Mob Psycho, whatever new animes are coming out. As long as you enjoy the art form, that's honestly what matters. Like,
if you don't,
be no cuts. Like, obviously, there should be conflict, but like friendly banter, talking about who's stronger, yada yada. Not like, oh, you watch My Hero, you're not a real anime fan.
It's all about respect, and that's all. It's all we're here to do.
Some would say
respect everybody and what they think.
It's all about RESPECT.
Yeah.
Find out what it means to me.
And
did we get us copyright claim for that?
Not my problem.
It is. Leave what you have to say down in the comments on whatever topic we
talk about today.
Yeah, and like just
any questions, any ideas.
The only request that I have is for a lot of these shows. Most of these guys have not watched them, so if you can try to stray away from spoilers that we haven't talked about, like we said, we watched.
For everyone too, not just us too. Like for other people, just be respectful of spoilers unless we fucking like.
Yeah, we'll say
obviously we're going to be talking about spoilers within our show. We'll put up a spoiler alert before everything and stuff, but just try to keep from spoiling for the co-host, because Jordan and I have been doing a great job of that with Attack on Titan. I did a great job of that with Hunter x Hunter with Mike. He didn't realize
a lot.
Yeah. What happened with Gon at the end of the Chimera Ant arc? He thought that was Gon's dad from a statue he saw online, and I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Just keep that going in your head.
I thought Full Man Gon was Jing, but
yeah,
I was wrong.
So other than that, I mean, drop a follow.
Yeah,
we're on
follow,
like, share,
subscribe.
Yeah, what's our Twitter handle?
Do everything.
We're on Twitter. It's at Weebs Anonymous, right?
It should be, but
we got YouTube, youtube.com/Weebs Anonymous.
YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
Yep.
We're not on Instagram yet.
I don't think we have an Instagram yet.
No, not yet.
We will have an Instagram.
But on Twitter, we are at Weebs_Anonymous. We'll be putting updates out there.
Spell it. I don't
Same
know.
spelling as our podcast name that you're listening to right now.
I can't
there's
spell
just
it.
There's just an underscore.
WEEBS_ANO.
NYM.
Sorry, I had a stroke trying to think of that.
Yeah. So just follow, subscribe, like, tell your friends.
Send this to your fellow weebs.
If
hopefully
on Twitter,
like
you'll keep up to date with when episodes go live.
If we ever do
recording.
like if we ever do any streaming or that kind of stuff, like streaming us playing like a board game or like just playing video games together.
Yeah, we got a lot of ideas.
Good things coming, boys.
We just
Good
need
things
y'all
coming.
we just hope you like them.
Yep. Thank you guys for listening, and have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
Good day or good morning.
We'll see you on the next one.
Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.